Hey everybody, this is Cliff again. So we're continuing our patrol, little adventure. We've been bird dogged by the Germans the entire patrol. Starting in our first advance, we encountered some Germans and they've been kind of trailing us ever since. It appears that we captured one of their scouts, so we have a prisoner. But he'd been communicating our position and direction so that when we got to our patrol checkpoint, our turnaround point, they had a little welcoming party for us. Well, not so little. It looked like there was a whole platoon there. So we chose to withdraw. But in the process of withdrawing and moving on to our next advance, I believe that our prisoner, sensing that it was his best and only hope of escaping, made some commotion to attract some attention, and now we've got elements of that German platoon pursuing us, and we're in fallback 1 on the village map. We are out here on the village map, and we're going to try to get away from these guys, but that would just be boring if we just ran away, so we're going to try to set a little trap for them before we're done here. We get 12 turns. So before I begin, I want to kind of run through my thought process so you can see where I'm coming from. So in fallback 1, our friendly edge is on the right, and the Germans are coming from the left. So their starting position is over here, these 10 guys. And during the process of this battle, they can get reinforcements on turns 2 through 7. So they have 6 chances at reinforcements, and they can either come in over here on column 1, or they can come in here at the top, or they can come in here at the bottom. Now the guys on the left are pretty much just the beaters. They're trying to drive us along. And the guys coming from the top, their vector of advance, their main thrust of advance is sort of that way, and the guys from the bottom are more or less like this. Their idea is to envelop us, cut us off, and let the beaters drive us into this pocket. Now, the visibility for this particular mission is only 4 hexes because of the rain and the nighttime conditions. And we're starting 10 hexes apart. We can't sprint because there's mud, but we can constantly evade. So we can easily outpace the guys on the left, and they'll never be able to see us. We can just keep running to the right and get away. Unclear whether these guys will appear fast enough or move fast enough to cut us off. Probably there will always be an avenue in the center that we can try to move through, so we could fairly easily disengage without any contact. But like I said, that'd be kind of boring. We get 1 victory point for every person on our patrol that we exit off the right edge of the board, so that's 5 points, which is not even okay. We would get 0 patrol victory points, so we could just run off the right and get 0 patrol victory points and not lose anybody. If we want to do a little better, we've got to kill at least 1 of their soldiers. So my idea is to try to pick off enough to at least get us a patrol victory point, or 2 maybe. It depends. Our startup position is here in this. Let's not do an arrow. Let's do a rectangle in this area. So I'm going as far to the right as possible. And our idea is to now run away to here. These woods we can reach in about 2 turns with basically no chance of being spotted by anybody. That much is safe. That's phase 1. Phase 2 would be to run here to these buildings by about turn 4. At that point, we're going to have to see where the reinforcements appear, if anywhere. And my idea is, depending on where they are, to make our final stand either up here or down around here, depending on where their thrust is. Try to pick off a couple of their soldiers before making our escape and grabbing our 5 victory points. Now overall, the probability of getting reinforcements, there's about a 30% chance of getting reinforcements on turns 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. A roll of 7, 8, or 9 is going to give us reinforcements in one of those 3 zones. That's going to follow a Bernoulli distribution, so that here is the overall probability of getting reinforcements. So the likelihood of getting no reinforcements at all is about 1 chance in 7. The most likely scenario is that they're going to get a couple of reinforcements, 5 soldiers each. On average, they would get 9 total soldiers on reinforcements, and they start with 10, so that's 19 on average would be the kind of middle probability of what we're facing. 1/3 of those are probably going to be dummies. So on average, if we played this like 10,000 times, we would be facing somewhere between 12 and 13 real soldiers, and we have 5. But one of ours, Miller, is wounded and guarding a prisoner, so he's really kind of committed and out of action. I'm just going to keep moving him off the right edge and not stick around for anything. He's just going to run for the right edge and off. The other 4 are going to stick around for the fight. So 4 versus 12, we're outnumbered 3-1 on average. But they'll tend to trickle in, combat being the way it is. And I'm hoping to pick off at a few of their fringe soldiers with minimal risk to try to get some victory points. So that's really my strategy for this particular mission. Let me quit this so that won't interfere. Now let's zoom in a little bit. Here we are set up. We are in the field. Now this is June, so fields are short. So there would be blocking terrain if we were one of the Sherry commands, sneak, hide, rally, reload. But we're not going to be sneaking, hiding, rally, or reload. We're going to be evading or aim firing. That's pretty much all we're going to do. If we get into position, we might hide for a while in the buildings and wait for somebody to show up to pick off. So let's go from top to bottom. Here we got Taylor taking our north flank. We get 3 flares. We're not going to use them. The wind is not favorable. Underneath, we got my Browning man, Johnson, with one of the flares that I'm not going to use. In the middle is Miller. And for the prisoner, I just grabbed a crew member from the Germans to show that he is unarmed, so we won't get confused. He's been totally unarmed. If he gets away, he's just going to be a crew member, and he'll run away like a crew member. And Miller still has that unbandaged light wound that he's still pretty pissed off about. Below that, we have Peters with another flare that we're not going to use, my rifle grenadier, and taking the south flank is Corporal Thomas. So we got automatic weapons on the flanks. We got our prisoner in the middle of the group, and he's running straight for the edge of the board. I should be able to play several turns at a crack here because we are not going to see each other for the first 4 or 5 turns at best. By the time we get into the village and we're getting toward our firing positions where we want to hole up, we'll have already seen 6 of the 7 possible turns where they get reinforcements. We wait one more to see what's what, and then we pick targets, if any. If it looks too nasty, we'll just run away. So that is the plan. Now I'm going to set this up. Let me pull up the turns to show you. So I've got the reinforcements set here. On a 7, it comes in Zone A on the left, 8, Zone B on the top, 9, Zone C on the bottom. So it's red and blue on the left, yellow on the top, and white on the bottom, and they all have their own compass. Total of 12 turns. It will take us 6 to make the village, 7 to get set up for the fight and to figure out where all the reinforcements are. It's going to take me another turn or so to get off the board, so we have 3 or 4 good turns to try to pick off soldiers. That's the way it's going to play out. The beginning is going to be rather dull, just FYI. They come in randomly, red and blue on the left, and they roll for orders, which is either going to be an evade order or a sprint, which becomes evade because there's mud, or run and gun, which becomes evade because they won't have any line of sight. So basically everybody's just going to get an evade order. Technically they could have run and gun, but I'm not even going to bother because there's no way on earth they can ever get a shot off for at least the first 4 or 5 game turns. They will draw for their orders normally once we get past this first turn. So there we go. I don't have much else to say. I'm going to stop this and get set up and we'll get going. So here we are ready to begin. I'll point out that we do have 1 reroll that we've earned so far, so we have that in the bank. Our visibility is 4, and because of the darkness and the rain, there's a -2 to spot for people who are hiding or sneaking. On my hand, I've drawn 3 cards. We got 2 discards. We're not going to be discarding any cards. 1 order, pour it on all soldiers in the A team, which is just our sergeant, Taylor, gets a +1 for firing. So I guess we'll save that for last, just on the off chance we do manage to get a shot in by turn 3. If we are shooting on turn 3, something has gone horribly wrong. The initiative really doesn't matter to me because there's no contact possible, so we're just going to take this first one here. Good enough. We have to give our orders, which is going to be evade for everybody. We don't need evade on the German, really. He's being guarded. There it is. There, got rid of that. They'll all move together, so they're all evading. Now we need to get in the Germans. See, here we are in our first group. We'll just pull those randomly out of Cup A. We wait. Yay, Java. I think it's going to work. My machine must be doing some other things at the same time. There. That was painfully slow, but there's 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, now we got to give them all evades, because like I said, sprints become evades. Running guns are essentially evades because there's no way they're going to ever be able to see anybody. The visibility is only 4, so let's give them all evade orders. Hey, stop it. Come to daddy. Thank you. Evade. Do it the hard way. There we are. Now let's put some directions on them. We got to be rolling for direction. So D10s. First one here. It's a 6, which is evade 5, 6. And the next one is a 6, evade 5, 6. And the next one is a 1, which is an evade 5. And the next one, number 4, is evade 6. And the next one is a 2, which is an evade 5, 6. And the next one is a 5, which is an evade 6. And the next one is a 3, which is an evade 6, 5. And the next one is a 0, which is an evade 5. Next one is a 1, which is an evade 6. And the last one, which is a 3, which is an evade 6, 5. We are. We got mostly reds, nearly completely red, and we got 1 blue. Alrighty. So there's our turns, turn track. Let's get up our display. We need to pull a red and a blue for initiative. They're in the 60s. So it goes Charlie, Baker, red, blue, Abel. Charlie, Baker, red, blue, Abel. Charlie, Baker, red, blue, Abel. All right. Charlie, Baker, red, blue, Abel. Impulse 1. Charlie, Baker. Okay. Red from the top. Evade 5. Evade 5. Evade 6. Evade 5. Evade 6. Evade 6. Evade 5. Evade 6. Evade 6. Red, blue, evade 5. And evade. It's impulse 1. Impulse 2. Take those moves off. Charlie, Baker, red, six, 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 following along, 6, 5, 5, 6, 5, and 5. I should also point out that all these guys are actually bold. So let's put that on there before I forget again. There we are. So they're all bold. And let's put the bolds where they belong. Yeah. Looking good. They all got bolds where they belong. Okay. Good. And then evade here. So far so good. Impulse 3. Take the moves off. Charlie Baker. Red. 5 again. Okay, 6 for this guy. 5 for this guy. Six for this guy. 5 for this guy. And 6 for this guy. And this guy is 5. And all right. Impulse 4. Go there. I think I did not move these guys. They look one behind here. Should have been 6. Must have missed them. This guy should be 6 as well. There, they're all caught up. Everybody's staying together. Okay. Impulse 4 is direction 6. This guy's going direction 6. This guy's going direction 6. This guy goes direction 6. This guy is by himself. Going direction 5. This guy's going direction 6. This guy's going direction 5. The beginning mosh pit, you know. And then this guy's still going direction 5. And these guys that I almost missed again. Six, 5, and then pull them up there. That's turn 1. Do that. Back to the beginning there. Clear these guys. Let's go to my sheet here and clear that and that and that. Got rid of the cards. Advance the turn marker. We need to roll for reinforcements. 7, 8, or 9 gives them reinforcements. 4, no reinforcements. We like that. Turn 2. There. Turn 2. All right. Then let us take off moved, take off orders, go to my hand, take our next order, which will be this one. We're saving that Porygon for last. Sort of talking under my breath, I mutter. Okay. Okay, I made a mistake, so I'm backtracking a little bit here. Not going to show you the mistake. I just drew cards instead of giving orders correctly. Just spacing out. So here we go. For this turn, I took my, I don't need hand, I need display. I took this card, number 9, for our friendly initiative. Now, I've given our orders, all evades. Now we need to get their initiative and order. I mistakenly just drew cards last time. That was dumb. We do it the correct way, 1 card per soldier. So let me do it this way. Blue is first, and he's in cover, and he's bold. Bold in cover is rapid fire, which is not going to do anything. And that's our blue card. Our next soldier is boom. I think he's in cover. Alright, bold in cover. Aim fire. He's not going anywhere. That's our red card. The rest we throw away. Fields are cover. Are not cover. Are not. So he's in the open. Run and gun 6. And bold in the open. Sneak 4-5. There's a couple there. And another one in the open, bold, sneak 5-6. Only one here. Bold in cover. Rapid fire. Not going anywhere. And bold in cover. Aim fire. Bold in the open. Sneak 6-5. And bold in cover. Run and gun 6. Alright, that's it for them. I only had one stack to worry about. So now, their initiative is 2143, both of which is before me. Blue, red, ABC. So, blue, red, Abel, Baker, Charlie. All right. There we go. First impulse, second turn. Blue. Rapid fire. Oh. Yeah, we had a stack here too, didn't we? Got another red to draw for. He's in cover. Run and gun 6. Okay, rapid fire's done. Run and gun 6. Aim fire. Done. Run and gun 6. Sneak. Can't move. Sneak. Can't move. Rapid fire. Can't do anything. Aim fire. Can't do anything. Sneak. Can't move. Run and gun 6. They're even slowing up. Not going to catch us at this rate. That's blue-red. ABC, we all just go. 1. Move. Impulse 2. Blue. All done. Red. 6. All done. Yep. 6. These guys can sneak. Sneak 4 goes up. Sneak 5 goes there. He does not do anything with rapid fire, does not do anything with aim fire. Sneak 6. Run and gun 6. And ABC. All right. Turn. Impulse 3. Take the moves off. Blue. Still stuck. 6. Still stuck. Can't move. Can't move. 6. Can't move. Can't move. Can't move. 6. Which way is 6? Down. Down. Alright, let's get this stuff out of my way. And me. Alright, that's impulse 3. Impulse 4. Take the moves off. Blue. Still stuck. Still stuck. 6. Sneak 5. No, this is, which impulse is this? 4. Yeah. Imp 5. 6. 6. Firing. Firing. Sneaking 5. Run and gun 6. They're spreading out. It's a good thing. And me down to there. Back to impulse 1. Turn markers going up here. These guys get removed. Let's do my display and get rid of the cards. Okay, that's done. We need to roll 1, no reinforcements. Turn 3 with just reds and blues. We take the moves off, take the orders off. Alright. Hand. Going to do this for the initiative. Now we're at the mercy of the deck from now on. Their orders. Mr. Blue Man. In cover. Bold. Suppressive fire. That's not going to do him any good. Okay. Just one there. Bold and cover for Mr. Red Guy. Aim, fire. This is sort of why I've been working on my AI 2.0. For me, I think bold and aggressive should less often be laying down fire when they don't have LOS to people. So I'm creating a new sort of AI set of cards, a new deck of cards that not only looks at your morale, their morale, and their cover or no cover, but whether or not they have LOS to the Americans. So now you have 4 possibilities with 5 morales. So you got 20 states the soldiers can be in, and they tend to be more aggressive and move forward more, but it makes it a lot harder too. So I'm trying to work on balance. Just FYI. I'm working on that. There's a bold in the open, which is a run and gun 1. Here's a bold in cover. This is another suppressive fire. There. Here's a bold in cover. Rapid fire. All these guys are just out of the action. Here's a bold in cover in the hedge or the bocage. Run and gun 5-6. Bold in the open in the field. Sneak 5-6. Here's a bold in cover. Run and gun 6. Here's a bold in the open in the field. Evade 6-5. And another one in the field, bold in the open, aim, fire. Alrighty, so they all have their orders. Still, they're the only ones on the board. They've got a 23 and a 55. So blue is first, then Able, then red. Nope, I'm sorry. Blue, Baker, Able, red. Blue, Baker, Able, red. Blue, Baker, Able, red. Charlie. First impulse, turn 3. Blue. Still sitting on the starting line. Baker, Able. Red. Sitting still. Run and gun 1. Sitting still, sitting still. Sneaking, can't do anything. Run and gun 5. Run and gun 6. Evade 6. Can't do anything. And Thomas that way. Don't want to get too close to these guys. When they pop out, we want to not be in LOS, so he's got to bug out this way now. Alright. That looks good. Turn, impulse 2. Take the moves off. Blue. Can't do anything. Baker and Able. Red. Impulse 2, firing impulse, but can't fire. Still going 1. Can't fire, can't fire. Going 6. sneaking. 5, 6, 5. Can't do anything. And up we go. So far so good. We're exactly where we wanted to be. We're in turn 3. We're moving through those woods toward the stream. No problems. So far, knock on wood. Impulse 3. Take the moves off. Blue, still stuck. Abel and Baker. And I'm going to go this way. And red. He's stuck. Blue. 1. We're in impulse 3. Can't sneak. 5, 6, 6. Can't move. And up we go. And impulse 4. Like I said, these are fairly quick turns. Blue. Can't do anything. And I'm going to stick these down toward the stream, heading for these buildings. Red. Firing. 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 1. 6. 6. 6. 5. Firing. And into the water. So we are going to, in turn 4, take these buildings. 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings. Maybe those trees too. Take the trees and those 4 buildings. We're just going to split up and take those positions as a beginning point. We'll probably then sneak back, or not sneak, but move back, maneuver back 1 more, and begin to wait to see what comes at us, if anything. It might be that we just have to leave with our 5 points if nothing shows up, but that's usually not the way these things work. So let's go here to our back to impulse 1. Our turn marker is going to come up 1. These all get returned. Go to our display, return our cards. Alright. So in turn 4 we roll a 4. No reinforcements yet. So it's still just red and blue coming at us. That's kind of dull. But dull doesn't kill you. We need to remove our moves and remove our orders. I'm going to put evades on everybody again. I need to get a card. And smoke rolls across the field. -1 for shooting. That's our initiative card. Nobody's shooting anyway. Doesn't matter. Alright, let's get their orders. Blue first. He's up in cover. Bold in cover. Aim fire. He does not want to move. That's blue. There's only one here. Bold in cover. Running gun 4-5. Running gun 4-5. That's red's initiative. Bold in cover. Hide. That doesn't sound very bold to me. Bold and cover. Run and gun 6-5. Bold in the open. Left guy. Rapid fire. Right guy. Bold in the open. Rapid fire. Bold in cover in the bocage. Aim fire. Bold in cover in the bocage. Sneak 5-6. Bold in the open. Run and gun 5-6. That's all of them. 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 2 here. Take one of these off. The bottom guy. Bold in the open. Rapid fire. There. That's all of their orders. Their lowest is 61, so I'm first. Looks like you go Abel, Baker, Charlie, Blue, Red. Abel, Baker, Charlie, Blue, Red. Alright. I'm just going to move them all because what the heck. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah. Blue. Still can't do anything. And then reds. 4, 5. So he's going to go up. He can't do anything. 6. Can't do anything. Can't do anything. And can't do anything. Can't do anything. Sneak can't do anything. And run and gun 5. He can finally do something. Alright, impulse 2. Take the moves off. I'm first. Boink, boink, boink. Sound like John Madden or something. Doink. Okay. He can't do anything. This run and gun can go to 5. Hiding doesn't. Run and gun 5. These guys can't do anything. Rapid fire can't do anything. Aim fire can't do anything. Sneaking can go to 5. Run and gun can go to 6. That's impulse 2. Impulse 3. Take the moves off. Doink. Duck back. 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 Those are not bad starting positions there. We can just sit here for a while. How far away from the board? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. So it takes us 3 turns to move off from here. we can sit here and wait to see where they pop out. I might want to draw back one more next turn. We'll evade back one more slot just to give us some buffer room. But then they might not actually get to us the way they're moving. I think I might just stay here. We'll see. Okay. Blue. Can't move. Okay, this is impulse 3, so 4. Hide. 6. Can't move. These guys can't. Can't move. Can't move on 3. 5. Impulse 4. Alright. Mine just turned into hides. And blue, nope. Impulse 6 or 4. Can't move. Can't move. Goes 5. You can go 6 now in impulse 4. Can't move. 6. They are not gaining on us. Like I said, we can fairly easily outrun the beaters. And they've not made any attempt to encircle us. So we've got it free and easy. We can sit back. This will be the last one for this turn for this particular recording. And that's 4 turns done. Put that back there. We're going to remove these. I'll pull up my display and remove our initiative cards. Our turn is going to be here. We'll roll for that next time. We're exactly where we wanted to be. We're on track. We've reached the outskirts of this little village. We've got some good positions. We're going to want to drop back a little bit more. And we're going to keep our prisoner moving for the far edge of the board. So we're going to just take him off, and we'll probably occupy these 3 buildings. So we'll take Taylor over here. We'll take my Browning over to here. Prisoner is just going to bug out for the edge. And down here, probably head over toward these rocks. And here, take that building. That gives us pretty nice protection along our flanks. And we can just wait to see what, if anything, shows up. So I will clear the moves. I'm going to clear the orders. I'm going to stop here, post this on YouTube. We'll do the middle 3 turns next time. And then we'll do our wrap up, because I probably will have to play this out to turn 12, because at this rate we're not going to break them. So we have to make sure nobody gets off of our right edge, because we lose points that way. I will get this up and talk to you guys soon.